lot of crazy stuff has happened out here at the Pioneer Saloon. Back in the 1940s, when Carole Lombard was flying back to Los Angeles on a flight from Indiana, her plane tragically crashed into Mount Potosi, about 11 miles from Goodsprings. So her husband, the famous Clark Gable, he waited at the Goodsprings Pioneer Saloon, and he sat there for days, just drinking and smoking cigarettes in depression, waiting for his wife. And he basically was sitting at the bar, waiting until they found her, and the search parties let him know that Carole Lombard had died in the crash. So that happened there. People also say it's paranormal. I say, what isn't? It's the Wild West. The Pioneer Saloon is also famous because it is the oldest bar in southern Nevada. It dates back to 1913. So what's kind of cool about the Pioneer Saloon is I just did that video on Rhyolite, ghost town out there. And right around the time that Rhyolite was kind of going under and becoming a ghost town, Goodsprings was taking off. So they went up, I think 1910 or 1911, they went up to Rhyolite and got the fixtures out of the bar and some of the decor out of the bar up there and brought it down here. So some of the stuff that's in the Pioneer Saloon is from Rhyolite in the bar out there, because this town was taken off right as Rhyolite was kind of going under in the kind of chronological order of things. So that's pretty cool, huh? And it's been there pretty much ever since. And like I mentioned before, they got some of the stuff for the decor and fixtures out of the Rhyolite Ghost Town bar at the Brunswick bar and brought it over there when Rhyolite was on its demise and going under. They were on the coming up in the world of Wild West gold mining towns. Pretty cool. Those of you that don't know, outside of Las Vegas in pretty much every direction, but certainly out here, it's pretty much a off-road haven. And so whether you got a side-by-side or dirt bikes or four-wheelers or whatever, it's thousands and thousands of miles of track, sand track, trail riding, single track, hill climbs, just desert riding in every direction. So it's a mecca for off-roading. Goodsprings isn't really a ghost town. It's got the remnants of a lot of old ruins and stuff from back in the early 1900s, but it's still got a lot of people that live out here. Some really nice little houses, and some are just like mixed with homesteads on the property, and then they put trailers up or built little nice little log cabins or whatnot. There's an adobe house up the road. A lot of nice stuff out here. So it's not a ghost town. There's a lot of people that live out here. Not a lot, but there's people that live out here still. So pretty cool. Nice little spot out here. And the Pioneer Saloon right down the road there, that's a go-to spot for bikers, for anybody, but there's a lot of bikers out there. As you can see from those whiskey barrels, you know, a lot of the MCs and riding groups and whatnot have sponsored their own whiskey barrels in there, have their own little whiskey in a barrel under lock and key. Goodsprings, Nevada, and the Pioneer Saloon, right outside Vegas. Super cool little jaunt. Not really a day trip. You come out here for an hour or two and come back. Only takes you about a half hour to get out here, depending on how you ride. Just get off the 15 Gene, head this way, head out here west, and you'll see it. Can't miss it. One road in, one road out. Miles don't matter. That's the old schoolhouse, but it's also the new schoolhouse. It's the always schoolhouse. Still in operation. That's where kids go to school out here. Goodsprings.